Hello, how are you? Let's do something a little fun. Let's use OpenAI's programmatic APIs and write some Python code to utilize their chat completion and image generation GPT models. To be able to use OpenAI's APIs, we need to have a little bit of credit in our account. As low as $5 USD would do the trick, and we can use it for some time, which is a pretty simple flow actually. And after that, we need to create some API keys to use in our project. So let's start with creating the API key. So in the portal, we should go to API keys. I will put the link in the description. Create a new key. Let's say video recording, which I will of course disable this key after this video.
Why? Why?
Then copy the key. Then we go to our code, and you will see in the repository that I will put in the description that there is this file env.sample. Just rename it to simply .env. Basically remove the .sample part. Then paste the code as the value of OpenAPI key. Then in the code, the first thing we need to do is that from .env import load.env, then load.env. Then that key that you saw will go to the environment variables. Then what we need to do is that to go to the API reference, you will see that we need to install the OpenAPI library, which I have already installed. Then when we go to the documentations, there are different capabilities. We go to text generation, chat completion. Actually, I will go to JSON mode. And this is the basic code that we need to use. So we'll bring the code. Let's clean it up to move the import first. We load the .env. The OpenAI, actually this part of the code, OpenAPI service, if we have that key, this one, OpenAI API key in the environment variables, it automatically will catch the API keys from there. So no need to do anything else for the authorization. Well, this is not the latest model. Let's use the latest model, which is basically GPT-4o. Then if we use something called seed with some integer value, it will provide almost the same output with the same structure. Because I want to I will run the code multiple times, and I want to have the same response structure. And based on that response structure, I will use it to generate an image. Let's give seed 69.
Oh yeah.
And so the type is JSON object. The messages is actually is a list of some dictionary content with role and content. So the role, if it's system, it means we are providing some context to the GPT model. And if it's user, is basically the prompt, the chat that we provide as the end user to the model. I have prepared a list of messages which provides some context. You're a helpful assistant designed to output JSON. You're aware of your UEFA European Football Championship 2024. You're aware that Spain and England are financialists. Financialists? Finalists. Why did I did this? It's because unfortunately the model is not up to date to the current moment, unfortunately. Then at the end, I want to list some fun news about the finalists of UEFA European Football Championship 2024. So if I run this, I will get some results, hopefully. Yes. So, okay, it's giving me a dictionary. Actually, at this point, it's a JSON with the finalist as an array, team Spain and England. I will choose Spain. and I will randomly choose one of the news, so let's actually print some stuff. Print generating news. Then we'll got the news. Then what we need is that I have some code here. Okay, actually, yeah, I need to use JSON to convert. Actually, this is what you're seeing here in the log in the terminal is actually a string. But I want to convert it to a Python dictionary so I can use different parts of the response in my code. So I would say content equals to JSON that loads, yeah, that one. And okay, I want to filter Spain. Spain equals to, so let's say item for item in content final lists if item dot theme equals to Spain, and get the first one, because when I filter it will give me a list of only one item, which is Spain. Then I want the first one, so this is Spain. Now I want to have the news, filter the news only. So news equals to Spain news. Then it will be this one. The value would be an array of some news. Then I want to randomly choose one of the news. So let's say import random. Oops. And let's say chosen news item equals to random choices news. So it will give me a news of this structure with title, description, and fun facts. Actually, let's now print. If I print the chosen news item by as it is, it will not be beautiful in the console. So let's say print JSON dumps, yes, with indent, let's say 2 actually. And so far, let's run it once again to see if we have done everything in a proper way. This is what we got. And it seems I have done some mistake. Oh, okay. Actually here, it should be item theme this way to access the web. Generating the news. Okay, yeah. This is the chosen news. So let's say print chosen news item. Then let's disable the log. So this is the chosen news. We will randomly select one of those. And now let's go to image generation. So far easy, right? So image generation is pretty simple. Actually, this part is the only thing that we need. Let's copy it and come to the code. Then let's print something. Print generating image. DALL-E 3 is the model that we want to use. Prompt, I will engineer this prompt. Then it would be image for the news with title. Actually, let's have it as a formatted text. Title, chosen news item, title, and description. That's the one. So this is the image URL. Let's print the image URL in order not to lose it. And let's use actually import web browser, and web browser.open the image URL. It will open the image in my Chrome. So let's run it. The chosen surprise call-ups in several players who were surprise inclusions in the squad have had snap. Yeah, it was fun. Pretty simple. Just a few lines of code. We had some news. We randomly selected one of them and generated an image based on them. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, thank you. Have a good time.